Alrighty. Hello everybody and welcome back to GTA Online. I know after my recent video doing the online ideas for GTA Online, I kind of said I probably wasn't going to be doing any more videos with this game for a while, but I kind of had something happen which kind of warrants me doing something. I got a fucking Deluxo, bro! I got the fucking Deluxo. This is the shit I've been waiting for fucking ever. Look at this thing. And I've already got it all customized and everything. I got a nice spoiler on the back. A nice exhaust tips. I was trying to use the iFruit app glitch to make the rims gold, but it didn't work. Frowny face. So, it's also got nice vented little vents in the hood, and the hood is carbon fiber, because I couldn't make it black, just plain black. It's already customized about as well as it's going to. Sadly, you can't put a roll cage in it, but the thing is, you really shouldn't need one in this car. Gull wing doors, bro. I love it. The startup noise is nice. Unfortunately, the normal running noise isn't all that great. As you can tell, that doesn't really sound all that great. Now. And then it flies. Holy shit, yes, this has been so much fun since I got this thing. Oh my god. One thing I've noticed is that when you have the headlights on, like in the middle of the night when you're flying around, if you look at the rear end of this car with the red tail lights and it's basically like the propulsion jet engine in the back bumper there that actually pushes you forward. With those two things together, the thing looks like a constipated face trying to take a shit. He's like, eee, you know? And he's got these little wings hanging off the side. It almost looks like an emoji. I don't know. Anyways, I like it. What are we doing? Well, what we're doing right now is we're going over to the arena because, well, first things first. You're probably wondering how the hell I got the money to get this damn thing, considering it's like $4 million plus. Well, I could not take the fucking wait any longer, and I finally decided to cave in and get a shark card. Fortunately for me, there was a special on the, I think it's called the Megalodon card, which is the biggest one you can get. Normally it's $100, and you get 8 million in-game dollars. But it was on special for 15% off, so I got it for $85 and still got the 8 million. And then there was another bonus on top of that. Rockstar offers this sometimes to people like me who don't buy shark cards. Hey, look, your cash creation capacity is maxed out. Well, good. If only I had another business to put my technician on. Which is actually something I kind of wish I did have, but anyways.
So, what's up? What's it going to be?
On top of the 8 million I got from the shark card, I also got, just like 5-10 minutes ago, I just got, there was a special offer that they were running. For if you buy your first shark card, we'll give you a bonus of $1.25 million on top of what you're getting from the shark card. I just got the 1.25 after already spending the 8 million. With the 8 million I got from the shark card, I spent more than half of it on the Deluxo, buying the car because it's over 4 million. I also bought the Terabyte. It's stationed up at my nightclub because that's where it hangs out. And what the hell else did I buy? I already bought, as I mentioned, all of the upgrades for the Deluxo. It's at max armor, max brakes, engine. I got these nice oval exhaust tips for the exhaust on the back here. I got this primary aftermarket bumper, which the stock one has these reflectors on it, and then you go to an aftermarket, and then it goes to that, and then there's another one that adds a little extra lip at the bottom, but I'm never really too fond of those. Grill I have not changed, and I'm not sure if I ever will, because none of these other grills really look all that great. The hood, as I mentioned, I got the carbon race vents. There's regular race vents, a carbon hood, secondary color hood, but no vents, or just plain stock. Horn, I got my horn. I've got the neons, as you can tell, as well as the bright white lights from the arena here. The plate, I got that changed. The colors and everything, my normal White Wolf colors. The skirts, oh yes, secondary vented skirt. It's kind of hard to tell, but there's a little vent at the back. The spoiler, there's actually quite a few spoilers available, but most of them kind of suck. This pedestal one is one of the better ones. Super spoiler is kind of almost like a Daytona wing on an old Charger, only not quite as big. And then carbon race, it's almost like the big one. You got none. You got this little tiny black lip spoiler, black window lip. Oh, it kind of comes off of the window, not really the back end. Black factory style spoiler, tailgate spoiler, flush mount. Oh, that kind of makes it look like a Phoenix. One of the Phoenix, the cars in game, the Phoenix. It's kind of like that. But I like this pedestal one. Yeah. Transmission is maxed. Got the turbo. I got the bulletproof tires, and my tires smoke. Now, obviously, I can't do the tire design because the rims are stock, which, that kind of bugs me. Why the hell do those things clash? I don't get that. I like the actual DeLorean wheels that they have on this car, so I don't want to change them. I wanted to make them gold, but unfortunately I couldn't do that. And then, of course, I blacked out the windows pretty much. And as I just mentioned, I just bought the weapons expert upgrade for the arena, so I can now put weapons on the car. For only $198,000, I can get machine guns and missiles. Yes, please. Because up until now, I haven't had them. Oh my god, yes, bro. We got machine guns, we got missiles. So, yeah. So yes, now we have the complete package. A Deluxo that has missiles, which is cool because I tried doing the Headhunter CEO job activity mission, whatever the hell it's called. I tried doing that without the missiles on the car because I didn't have access to them before. And I was able to kill most of the targets, but the last one, I ran out of time, basically. And the last one ended up escaping. Because what I ended up doing was, I'm flying around in the Deluxo trying to catch up to the stupid bastard. And I'm like landing on rooftops, trying to get a good vantage point with my personal handheld homing launcher, the big homing rocket launcher that I have. Trying to use that to blow up his damn car and kill him. And it just wasn't working. I wasted too much time on the other ones and just didn't have enough time to oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Into the wall. Ow, that hurts. Okay. Okay, well. I tried to hit the button to fire a missile. And apparently that's not the X button, because the X button is how you go into hover mode. And if you're in the middle of the air and you hit the button, you just drop out of the sky. So I have missiles equipped. It's not circle. Okay, so it's L1. And yes, fortunately the missiles are unlimited, and so are the amount of bullets that you have with the machine guns. And from what I've heard, the missiles in the Deluxo are actually pretty good. They have a very powerful lock-on functionality, and once the lock-on is engaged, those missiles will tow. You know, they'll go right where you want them to go, you know. Some of the different homing missiles in the game don't really do it quite as well, so I don't know. I think the Deluxo missiles might actually be the best ones in the game for that kind of thing. But I'm not sure. But either way, this car is so much fun, just flying around. The one kind of gripe that I might have with it is when you're flying through the air, it's not really all that fast. You know, you could probably get in one of the fighter jets that you can steal from the military base, or one of the ones that you can buy. You could probably get in one of those and zip across the map a lot faster than you can in this thing. And plus, they probably have pretty good missiles and weapons and stuff too. But this thing can also go on the land. It can hover over water, which is really nice. You got the big three covered right there, which is really nice. So, yeah. I finally get to be one of the cool kids who has a Deluxo or one of these flying vehicles. I didn't want to get either one of the Oppressor motorcycles because the Mark I, the original Oppressor, didn't even really fly. It just it was more of like a glider bike. You know, it had that rocket jet on the back, which you could use to boost off into the sky, but then you kind of had to skip it up and down to keep it aloft, right? With this thing, it just flies. You know, you can let off the trigger there, and it'll just fly, or it'll just hover. I don't think it loses any altitude or anything like that. It just flies. Now, the only real downside about this thing, one thing that would be really freaking cool with this car would be the ability to just leave it hover in midair, open the door and jump out and get on the hood, and then just shoot down on people with an assault rifle or a rocket launcher or whatever. Just be able to do that would be so fucking cool. And speaking of assault rifles and things like that, I did mention that I got the Terrorbyte. I made sure to get the weapons workbench with it, which means I now have access to the Mark II weapons. I already have a couple. My favorite assault rifle that I have, the G36, I forget what they call it in-game. I think it's the Advanced Rifle? Something like that. It looks like the G36 from H&K. That's my favorite assault rifle of all time. I have the Mark II version of that. It makes it kind of look like the... I don't really remember what it's called, but it's from the Aliens movie series, the assault rifle that they have. Which, I think the one that they used for the movies, they actually based it on the G36, so that's probably the reason why it looks so similar. But when you get the Mark II version of the G36 in this game, it makes it look like that assault rifle, whatever it's called. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of the Aliens franchise. I played, what was it, Aliens Colonial Marines, which, I know, a lot of people hated on that game. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't great or anything, And it was definitely a lot more fun for me because I had a friend to play co-op with. But me and him played through it together. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't really all that hard. I don't really care for hard games, though, anyways. But it was fun, what it was. Speaking of the Terabyte, let's head over to the nightclub. And I'll go show you around that thing. And I can show you my Mark II weapons. I got the G36 assault rifle. The Mark II version of that. One thing that I mentioned in the one of my ideas for GTA Online video was having more Mark II versions of weapons. There's actually a lot, and I actually didn't know this, but there actually is a Mark II variant of the Beretta 9mm, the standard pistol that they give you when you start GTA Online. There actually is a Mark II version of that, and I have it. It doesn't, they sure don't turn it into the RoboCop gun, but it's still a heck of a lot better than the standard version. And not only that, but they also, another thing that I asked for was like better weapon upgrades and like visual customizations. They actually have that on the Mark II guns. So you guys couldn't be bothered to put it on the normal guns. No, let's just put it on the Mark II versions. Yeah. Oh, I love that freaking car. No, if I remember correctly, I actually have to go down... No. Terabyte garage. Yeah, you actually get a special level of your garage to stick your Terabyte when you buy the damn thing. I got not only the weapons workshop, but also the vehicle workshop, which I think is actually going to be useless to me because I think the vehicle workshop on it is only for the Oppressor Mark II, or maybe it's for both Oppressors. But here's the Terabyte. I don't think you can actually customize the thing all that much, although maybe you can. Let's hop in the cab here. I haven't even sat in the cab of this thing yet. Okay, so you actually can customize it, which I probably should, but I'll get around to that. Let's just do the cheap stuff for right now. Oh. That transmission. Wow, the transmission max upgrade barely upgraded the acceleration much. That's kind of crap. Might as well lower the suspension. Max out the brakes. The engine also doesn't move the thing very much. You can't put neons on it. Armor, only an extra 30 grand to get that upgraded. Primary. Midnight silver. I don't know, do I want to make it my usual white? Vehicle like this, you would probably want to just leave it black. Actually, just do classic black. Yeah, classic black. Secondary color. Oh, okay. I was going to say, what changes color? Well, we don't want it to be chrome. We don't want it to stick out like a sore thumb. We'll make it purple. Leave it black. Let's not spend any more money on the damn thing. Actually, leave it stock, because I don't really want that changing. The horn. It's the same either way, so leave it. And that's everything. So, exit the vehicle. Yes. Okay, so we got that thing upgraded. Now it's good. And then there's this little blue circle on the ground, which I can use to go up inside the big box trailer on the back here. And now we're inside what they call the nerve center. And from this little control panel here, I can access... Oh, I have to be a VIP in order to do that. Well, I can do that real quick just for funsies to get that in there. I can go into this thing.
Some friendly advice from the woman who built your truck? You can use the system to source product or resupply any of your businesses. Doing that on the move should be a big time saver and moneymaker, alright? So log on and make use of it.
Gun running supplies. Yeah, once again, you can only do it in a public session, which is dumb. Now, is that only for stealing the supplies, or can you actually buy them? Because if I can just come here and buy my supplies, that would be helpful, but I already kind of have a workaround for doing this. There's also these client jobs, which I don't know what these are. It says job cannot be started from this location, so I'm guessing you need to have the terabyte outside somewhere. And then there's biker supplies. Yeah, I have to be in a public session. Vehicle cargo, air freight cargo. I don't have a hangar yet, so I won't be able to do that. The special cargo, I do have a warehouse for that, and I do have the import-export warehouse for that, the vehicle cargo. But yeah, so there's that. I can't see the vehicle warehouse anywhere. And then here's the weapon workshop. Yeah. This shitty frickin' SNS pistol that they never should have added to the game. I'm not going to bother wasting any money on it. The heavy revolver I might change to the Mark II version at some point. The special carbine, that's what it's called. That's the G36. And as I said, it kind of looks like the Alien, the Colonial Marine assault rifle, whatever that thing's called. You can also do the bullpup rifle, which I'm not really all that fond of. Pump shotgun, the basic shotgun. The marksman rifle. The pistol Mark II. Now this is the regular Beretta 9mm pistol that I was talking about. As you can see, it has a nice upgraded frame and grip. And I've got a little, a little scope here, a little mounted scope, and a flashlight that you can put on it. And there's different muzzles, but it's basically just a silencer or suppressor, whichever you prefer, and a little compensator, which I haven't unlocked yet because I still have to unlock all the stuff. Not all of the stuff, but some of the stuff still from research with my bunker. I still need to do that. I still have some of the stuff left. I've been trying to get those things done, you know, whenever I have the money to resupply the bunker. I have my bunker right now set to only do research. It's not even producing guns for me. It's only doing research. And I only get through one level of the research with every thing of supplies that I get. Okay, so it seems like we finally got somebody in the chat. How's it going, folks? I've got my comments up. It's all good. We're taking a look at the Mark II weapons that I finally have access to. You can also put different liveries on your guns, and I only have a few of those unlocked because, once again, they're tied into the research, which makes no damn sense. It's a paint job. Why do you need to research it? I do like this nifty little skull thing, but it's 50 grand to put a livery on a pistol. Give me a break. And you can't even see what the other ones even look like until you unlock them. So I've unlocked some of them, but only some of them. And there's these tints as well, which you can do a classic black, classic gray, classic two-tone, which is what I decided to go with, the white and black, and go with classic white, beige, green, blue, earth, brown and black, red contrast, blue contrast, yellow contrast, orange contrast, bold pink for the ladies out there, or anybody else who likes the color pink, bold purple and yellow if you're a Lakers fan, bold orange, green and purple for anybody who's trying to roleplay as the Joker, I don't know, bold red features, bold green features, bold cyan features, yellow features, bold red and white, blue and white, metallic gold, metallic platinum, which has to be, unlocked at the shooting range, weapon challenges in tier, complete all shooting range weapon challenges in tier 1 to unlock this tint. Metallic gray and lilac, interesting. Metallic purple and lime, another Joker one. Metallic red, green, blue, white and aqua, red and yellow for those fiery folk out there. I'll stick with my black and white. And then of course you have the option to revert it back to the stock version of the gun. The SMG, the MP5, which went from being a nice little SMG to now it's basically like a machine pistol that doesn't even have a buttstock. I don't know why they took the buttstock off of it. But I have it converted to, let's see, magazines. I have hollow point rounds. Now once again, this is one thing that I really have to complain about with the weapons. Switching different ammo types shouldn't be this damn difficult. And it also should not limit the amount of ammo that you have in your clip. For any of these different rounds, hollow point, full metal jacket, incendiary, probably even tracer rounds, it limits the amount of ammo in your clip. You can only have 20 in the clip, at least with this gun. But you can also have an extended clip, which normally it's 30. Extended, I don't know, what, 40, maybe 50? Any of these change it to 20. But that just doesn't make any sense. And I realize the only reason they did it was for balancing, but that just doesn't make any sense. I got the flashlight on there, little holographic sight. You can also put a small scope or a medium scope, which, what are you doing trying long range with a machine pistol, basically? I figured the hollow sight would be just fine. I also have this nifty little slanted muzzle brake muzzle attachment on there. There's all these other different ones. The flashlight kind of covers them up, so I'm trying. You got a suppressor if you want to go silent. Flat muzzle brake. Tactical. Fat end, which is almost more like a silencer, but precision, heavy duty, the slanted, and then split end. Barrels, you can switch to a heavy barrel. I haven't unlocked that for this gun yet. Of course, the same liveries apply, and the same tints, all the same tints. And then, of course, revert. The assault rifle, the AK. You got your M16, your combat MG, which is basically, I think that's supposed to be the SAW. The heavy sniper, I decided to get that one upgraded to the Mark II variant as well, because one thing that I've become aware of from watching other people who play this game is the best thing that you can probably do with the Mark II weapons is have your sniper rifle and have it fire explosive rounds. Now, I don't have access to them yet. I still need to finish the research on that. But when I get it, I'll be putting it on this gun. Because this gun, the heavy sniper with explosive rounds, makes for a very useful anti-aircraft weapon. If somebody's flying at you in some kind of a fighter jet, or a Deluxo, or an Oppressor, if you're a really good sniper and you're a really good shot, you peg them with that explosive round, one hit, and they're dead. Because it basically blows up and destroys the vehicle. One hit. Number one, it's the heavy sniper. As I've mentioned before, this sniper was originally developed for tank busting. It's the 50 cal Barrett anti-tank rifle, basically. This thing is a beast, okay? Putting explosive rounds in it? You could probably one or two shot a tank and blow it up. The full metal jacket rounds, armor piercing, increased penetration of body armor, Incendiary lights people on fire. You can get an extended clip, default clip. But yeah, those are going to be fun. Scopes, I put an advanced scope, or no, I think it came with it because I already had the advanced scope bought for the original version of the gun. There's also a night vision scope and a thermal scope, which takes the accuracy down, or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Oh no, the original scope, I don't know what the hell. Either way, toggleable thermal vision, toggleable night vision. You know, it would be nice to get a scope that has both thermal and night vision, but that might be too much. See, the thing is, thermal vision, I don't know if thermal vision is all that useful. Night vision is, obviously, because at night, obviously, being able to see things a little bit better is helpful. The different muzzles, you can get the suppressor. Holy hell. Yeah, squared muzzle brake. And the bell end muzzle brake. See, the bell end, I think, is what the Barrett 50 cal actually comes with by default. Or maybe it's that squared one, I'm not sure. Different barrels. I already have the heavy barrel put on. Same liveries as usual. And the same. And once you put a livery on, you can change the color of it, apparently. But I haven't bothered to put any on, so I don't see the colors. Or I haven't seen them, rather. Do I want to do the classic two-tone? And it's 30 grand just for a paint job. I could put that on for 50 bucks. And that would be just me buying 2 little jars of paint, one white and one black, and just painting it on. Okay. And that's the last one that you can do the Mark II version of. The SNS pistol. That's a gun that, it's one of the ones that actually should be just removed from the game. It sucks. And I don't even think... Yeah, $79,575. It does cost a certain amount to upgrade them to the Mark II version. And each gun is a different price. The heavy revolver is $99,000. Special carbine, I already did. I think it was over $100,000. $105,750. The pump shotgun, $82,500. See, I have my assault shotgun. I don't really need this one, and I don't know what the Mark II version would have that would make it better than that one, so I don't know why it would matter. Sadly, there's no Mark II version of the what's known as the heavy pistol, or the 1911 Colt, which is my favorite pistol. Hold on. What different magazines? Tracer rounds, incendiary. Which, here's a funny thing. Tracer and incendiary are basically the same thing, if you actually know how they work. Because basically what they are, tracer and incendiary, the bullets are basically coated in, I believe it's white phosphorus. What happens is, as the bullet flies through the air, the wind resistance from the bullet flying through the air actually lights the white phosphorus on fire. And that's what causes the incendiary rounds to light people on fire. And that's also what causes the tracer rounds to, you know, light up in the night sky. The tracer rounds are described as bullets with bright visible markers that match the tint of the gun. Standard capacity. So basically, they don't light people on fire, they're not hollow points, they don't do any extra damage, they just light up. Which seems kind of worthless, if you ask me. I don't need to see where my bullet went. I aimed at the dude's head. It went through his face. I don't need to see that. Incendiary rounds, hollow point, and full metal jacket. Full metal jacket from what I've heard, I believe, actually punch through vehicles better. And then you got Hollow Point, which do increased damage to targets without body armor. However, I would think targets that have armor would probably not be affected very much, if at all. That's what they need to do in the next GTA game, or at least with GTA Online. I don't know if any of this stuff will be in the core story mode of the next GTA game. Would be interesting, though. But hopefully, if they do another GTA Online, they're going to include this kind of stuff and better balance it. Tracer rounds are kind of neat, but not really all that helpful. Incendiary, of course, being able to light people on fire. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Hollow Point rounds would do, again, as it says, increase damage to targets without body armor. So any squishy targets, you know, your average civilians, the lost bikers, any like gangbangers, any normal enemies like that. Police or SWAT team, anybody who would be wearing body armor shouldn't really be affected that much by hollow points. Full Metal Jacket, again, as I said before, I believe they do more damage against vehicles. I'm not sure if that's how actual Full Metal Jacket rounds work. For the longest time, Full Metal Jacket, I thought that was just standard ammunition. So I don't know what the difference between normal bullets and Full Metal Jacket in the real world is. But in the game, they just do more damage versus vehicles. So anyways. With the SMGs, those are all the same. Only the rifles seem to have explosive. Oops, I don't have it on that one. Special carbine. What can I get on the special carbine? Tracer, incendiary, armor piercing, Full Metal Jacket. For this rifle, I don't know if I'm going to do any special rounds. Because I don't know. Armor piercing might be a good idea, but I don't really come across enemies that have armor very much. So you also can't do hollow points on this rifle, which kind of sucks. Once again, I really just hope that they fix the ammo for the next games and actually make it the way it should be. It's not a thing that you have to buy things separately or whatever. I mean, you do have to buy the ammo separately, obviously, but it's not really something that requires you to upgrade your gun to this goofy Mark II version. You know, if you buy the ammo, you can fit it into a normal standard magazine or any ammo magazine that's made for that gun. So the G36 assault rifle, it takes a 5.56 round. If you get 5.56 hollow points or tracer rounds or incendiary, armor piercing, anything, they'll fit in the same magazines. So it should just be a matter of, okay, I'm going to buy a crap load of magazines, the ammo clips, and I'm going to mark this one is hollow point, this one is incendiary, this one is armor piercing, this one is Full Metal Jacket, you know, and just keep them separate, and then being able to switch between them on the fly. Carrying around all these different guns is just such a pain in the ass. I mean, it's nice having options, but why does that... I was about to say, I think it said I had 6. Maybe it was showing that. I don't know. But yeah, you do have to buy ammo separately. With my SMG, I have the hollow points. And as you can see there up in the top corner, I have the maximum amount of ammo for this thing. 220 with 20 in the clip. So that's 240 rounds maximum. That's max. My shooting skill is also maxed, and that affects how much ammo you can carry. That is the maximum amount you can carry. 240 rounds. That is shit! So, yeah, that really sucks. Yeah, anyways. Hey, shut up, LJT.
Oh, guys.
Hey, Dave, shut up. Stop getting me to hire more frickin' DJs at my club. I've got one that I like, and I don't really care to spend the 100 grand on the other two. And that's 100 grand each, which is another 200 grand that I don't want to fucking part with. Anyways, I've got 20 grand waiting for me at the, oops. I got 20 grand waiting for me at the nightclub, so might as well snag that real quick. Actually, I may as well leave that. What time is it? 7 in the morning. I've been down here for a while. 20 grand in the safe. Would also be nice to smooth out these animations so they aren't so, like they take way too long, you know? And after he closes the thing, you have to wait a while before you can move. See how long that took? Too long. So, oh, I got the money. Let's go ahead and... Yay. Yeah. So, this is definitely a big milestone for me. Getting not only Deluxo, but also that weapons expert guy at the arena workshop. So I now have the weapons on the Deluxo. I don't know if there's weapons that I can put on any other vehicles that I have. Probably not, because usually those are only for like the weaponized vehicles. Oh. Let's just retire real quick. Here's what I'm gonna go and do real quick. Oh shit. Okay. Going to retire from being a CEO because I don't feel like paying the people in my bunker. Yeah. Didn't know. That's one thing that you might want to be aware of if you're grinding this shit out. If you're not a CEO or a motorcycle club president, you won't have to pay your bunker people when it comes time to do that. And that's 8 grand or something that I could definitely use to save. However, what I am going to do really quick, I was mentioning something earlier about being able to resupply the bunker and stuff with the terabyte that I got. I mentioned that I had kind of a quick workaround for that. It almost kind of acts as fast travel. And I'm going to show you how I do it. I just need to go home real quick. Of course, that part's probably not super necessary, but I do want to put my Deluxo away in my garage. Okay, we're coming down. Oh, this car is so nice, you know. Drifts pretty well. That's something. I don't know if that's for the Doomsday Heist or what that's for. Oh yeah, the one upgrade that's not available for the Deluxo is suspension lowering. You can't actually do that with the Deluxo. probably for the best, because moving the wheels would probably fuck with the, when it, you know, goes into hover mode. Ooh. You know it would be nice getting weapons and stuff on my Duke of Death. Missile launchers, machine guns at least would be cool. I really want to put a spoiler on this thing. Anyways. Okay, so I'm going to show you my little trick for teleporting around the map. Not even really teleporting, because the way you do it is you go into your online thing here. You go into options, and you basically just mess with your spawn location. Now, I want to spawn at my bunker, so we're going to go to the bunker, and then we exit out of that, and then all I have to do is hit Find New Session. And this should put me into a public session, an open session. I will spawn at my bunker, which is nice and easy for me. I was already retired from being a CEO. Oh. So yeah, it finds me a new session. I spawn in the bunker. I should be in a public session. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Now. Oh. Change that to no one. That way people can't hear me. So I don't really want anybody hearing me talking while I'm doing this stuff. Anyways, I'm in a public session. So all I have to do is go out here, because one thing to note, you need to have the personal quarters upgrade purchased for the bunker in order for this to work, because otherwise you cannot spawn at the bunker. And that applies to any of the other properties as well. The facilities place, the motorcycle club comes with a personal quarters, so you don't have to buy that one, it just has it from default. The nightclub also has one by default. You have to buy the personal quarters for your arena workshop, and those are really the only ones that you need. There might be one for the hangar too, probably, but either way. You come out, you register as a CEO, you sit down at the chair. See, I've got no supplies right now. Okay. Go to resupply, buy supplies. You buy the supplies, and that's really all you have to do. And then you can retire from the CEO game. And I just go back into my personal quarters. And then you change your spawn location again. Yeah, the vehicle warehouse, the clubhouse, the motorcycle clubhouse, my garage at Hillcrest, Unit 2 Popular Street, Murrieta Heights, Greenwich Parkway, and then the apartment at Hillcrest, random, last location, the nightclub, or the bunker. So I'll just spawn at my apartment again. The only bad thing is, in order to finish this, you basically have to leave GTA Online and go back into the single-player story mode, and then you have to load back into a private session. I don't know why it zoomed out from the pier. I was at my bunker. I've been noticing this a lot. Like, if I'm in my garage at my apartment, my house at Hillcrest, if I log off, basically, of GTA Online, it'll zoom me out of, like, the middle of the city. And I'm like, why? Because I wasn't there? And then go back here, invite only session, bada bing. See how much time this wastes, though? Once again, my third GTA Online Ideas video, the one that I just did, I mentioned being able to pick servers to go into, you know, would be really nice. And it would definitely alleviate some of this, you know, instead of having to find a new session, which is what I did to get into the open one. I could just choose a different server that has people in it, and then when I'm done with that, choose to go back into a private session, and I wouldn't have to dump out to single player mode first. But hopefully these are some of the things that they actually improve on for the next game. I would be very happy with that. Yes, my nice house with the nice waterfall thing down the wall. I like that thing. Okay. So I have those Mark II guns. I'd actually like to try them out and see how they are. Now, I've already used the assault rifle because it's just using regular bullets. The same thing for the pistol. I have not actually tried the SMG with the hollow points yet. So I kind of want to see how that'll work. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to change into something a little bit more appropriate. I'm getting to my Deluxo. And I know I've done it to death, but I hope y'all don't mind. I'm going to jump in and do a oops. Oh Christ, and now that I have the weapons on this car, wonder if I could just fly around and just shoot guys with the machine. It would probably be a pain in the ass to try and work it that way. But, yeah. Plus, here's one little tidbit of advice. Putting incendiary ammo on your guns may not be a very good idea, because if you burn people to death, their money isn't going to survive. This is actually something that I've noticed, is when you light people on fire, they don't leave money behind. So you're losing out on cash that you could be picking up from these enemies by burning them. Which is a shame, because it's so much fun to listen to them scream and all these other things while they're burning to death. And I need to redo White Wolf, because for some odd reason, anytime I load into this mission, for some reason it takes my bandana off that I'm wearing. And it just leaves me with my normal hair sticking out. Okay, let's get weapons. Whoa, wait a second. How the hell do I have the basic pistol and the pistol Mark II? They're the same fucking gun. Glitch. And then there's the heavy sniper. I think that's just a glitch. Okay, we'll get that guy, the RPG, the tear gas grenade. Would also be interesting for them to just add regular smoke grenades. They wouldn't choke people to death, but it would obscure vision. I really hate that the AI in the game is basically omnipresent. You can't really hide from them, because it just doesn't work that way. Yeah. Getting to where she is now a lot easier. I can just fly over the city. Cue the frickin' music from the first Toy Story movie. Anyways, But yeah. What I mentioned earlier about the tail lights and the rocket booster jet thing looking like a constipated dude trying to shit. That's what that looks like to me. I'm weird, I know. Well. Yeah. It's also kind of a shame that they never did anything with this, this area over here. It's almost set up to be like a dirt bike track. There's like, there's almost like ramps and stuff, and there's like roads and things. It's a shame they never did anything with it, because it would have been interesting to have like a dirt bike track. Oh, that might actually be another little detail about the Deluxo missiles, is that not only can they lock onto vehicles, I believe they can also lock onto people. Because I know the Buzzard missiles can lock onto people. We're gonna kill the lights real quick here because the... Yeah! I'm locking onto a person, I believe. What was that? What was that, he fucking asks. Death. Oh. Oh dear. Well, we can do that. Oh. Oh yes. Well, they're shooting at me, but that's okay. See, the only problem with this is these missiles can cause fires. See, the only problem with this is these missiles can cause fires, which if they spread, they can actually hit Anna and kill her. And obviously we don't want her getting killed before we can rescue her. Okay. So I'm just going to see one more thing here. Yeah, you're fucked, buddy. Ooh, that looked like it really hurt. Okay, so we're going in a little hot this time around. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this. Ah, shit. Get into cover here. We're gonna need to get our armor back on. You're so fucking dead! You're so fucking dead. Okay, I think I've actually killed most of these guys. The only problem is I've killed them and blown them up. I don't know where their money or anything went, so I don't know. Oh, well, here's a couple of pieces of money. Works for me, bro. Well, I don't know how much more damage that actually did, though, because, like... I don't know how much damage it would have taken normally, or how many bullets. So let's see. Come on around the corner, douchebag. I got something for you. Oh yeah, be a chicken shit and go around the other side. Okay. Fuck you. Fuck you. I do like the way these things look after you upgrade them, though. Although I still don't understand why they took the buttstock off of the MP5. I'll kill you. Piece of shit. Eh, whatever. Okay, so here's a thing. You ain't going nowhere. No, I'm not going anywhere. I have to get Anna first. Get the hell out of here! I love how that dude's voice cracks when he says that line. Your ball's not dropped yet, bro? Get down! Yeah, here's my assault shotgun. You fucking prick! I think I just shot his nuts off. I think I inhaled a bug. And then here's my G, baby.
Oh, hey!
How you doing, baby? Stand the fuck up already. We got shit to do. Well, there. He's burning to death. I got to hear him scream. Oh, no. No, see, here's the thing with this, because I don't like you being over there. Die already, fucker. You might wonder why I shoot that missile down there. It's to kill that jerk off, because he's always there, and when I take cover here to wait for the bikers that are going to show up in a minute, he's got a perfect shot to shoot me. So I always shoot a rocket down there to blow him up and kill him. The G also sounds a little bit different after the upgrade. I don't know why he went for the guy over there when I was looking at the one over here. Let's put on some more armor. Why we can't give some to Anna, I don't know, because that would probably be a good idea. Here, honey, put this vest on. It'll help you not die. His buddy almost ran him the fuck over when he was coming in. Coming a little hot, eh, buddy? Why the hell do I have the basic pistol? Oh, one thing real quick. And die, die, die. Die, 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 die. That's her job, not mine, bud.
You're going nowhere.
Alright, buddy. Pop your ass out. Boom. Headshot. Oh, god. Damn it. Sometimes when I pop that dude and I shoot him in the head, he goes flying over the railing and falls down. It frickin' looks amazing, and I love it when it happens. It's so damn funny. I'm so fucking... Am I? You just grazed me a little bit, shithead. Come on, buddy. Ooh. Can't upgrade the Deagle. But then again, you probably don't need to. Why are you still alive? Why the hell is he not dead? There, in the throat. You're not surviving that shot, jerk off. Going through a lot of body armor. A lot more than usual. Let's fix that. Where's my marksman pistol? Let's see you survive more than one shot of this. Come on, idiot. Alright, that guy's dead already. Getting a little too close to the screen, sorry. Sorry, when I do this I like to lean in because my vision still kind of sucks. And I like to lean in so I can see things. Ooh, look at all the money. Hey, bud. You've been thunderstruck! Bringing down the fucking thunder. Woo, 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 thunderstruck!
You fucking asshole! Kill you!
Hey, asshole, you ready for the double barrel surprise?
Damn, I gotta reload.
By the way, not a very good idea to announce when you're reloading. Surprise!
God damn.
Surprise! And I think this guy over here is already dead. I think I nailed him with a missile from the Deluxo. He must be. He's not here. Okie doke then. Come along, Anna. We've got to get you back to Mr. Madrazo. It's also a shame that she can't run any faster. So I've just got the button held down. I'm not tapping it to make myself run faster, because if I do that, I'll outrun her and I'll lose her. And I'll have to go back and get her again. So you can only really hold down the button. Yeah. Okay, so get in the car. Why ain't the headlights on? Oh, I had the headlights turned off. Okay. And we'll get that on real quick. Oh, jeez, I've still got 3 minutes left. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have bothered with the missiles at the beginning. Not that I run out of missiles or anything, but... She dropped a snack, too. Too bad I didn't need it.
Oh my god!
Really wish you could just break into these cash registers normally, because I think that would make the convenience store robberies a little bit easier. Alrighty then. And we're just gonna head on out. Oh yeah, you can change the color of the interior of the car. It's got all these dials and things in the thing. I'm guessing they're flight related. Can't really read any of them though. Oh. Boo, I just realized something. You can't switch back to any of your other guns now. Before I had the weapon upgrades installed on the car, you were able to use regular guns and just do like a drive-by with your little machine pistols or just regular pistols. You can't switch back to those guns now. That kind of sucks. Which also means I can't flip anybody the finger and open up my friggin' driver's side window. Because that's something I used to like doing, is just open up the window by sticking my middle finger out of it. Oh hey, it's that orange bulb thing. This is actually a thing here. Hold on a second. You can actually move that ball, and it'll actually move. Come on, move. Ooh. Whoopsie. Whoa. Here would be a fun little game mode to... Where'd it go? Oh crap, it must have fell down. There it goes. Hey, whoa. Where'd it go? There it is. Hey. Oop. Okay. Okay. I should probably stop digging around. But this would be an interesting little game mode. Somehow get that little ball, or one just like it, and have Deluxos, and play like a game of soccer with them. Each player would be in a Deluxo, flying, hovering around, and you're going to push the ball. It would be like, what's that game called? Rocket League? I think it's called Rocket League. Kind of like that. But that would be fun. And we're going to go ahead and land. The car's decently fast on the road. Handles fairly decent, little bit of oversteer. Alright, Martin, I've got your hoe here.
Thank you.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. So yeah, the car is so much fun. The Mark II guns are nicer, I guess. And yet it still spawns me down this hill for no reason. Oh, and my supplies arrived at my bunker. Yay! So now it's going to be doing research and doing that crap and getting me back up. Okay, I need to go to an ammunition. This one. Advice that I can give you for anybody who's new to this car, a little trick to take off really easily in flight mode is to just stay still, stationary, go into hover mode, and then pull back on the stick, and that'll actually make the car, like the front end, raise up, kind of like it's doing a wheelie. And with it aimed up at the sky, you can just take off by hitting, you know, the right trigger to accelerate, and you won't run into traffic. Whoa. But you can use that to make quick quick takeoffs, really easy takeoffs, so you don't wreck into anything. Oh goody, my internet connection is for some reason going out. Well, that's okay, because I was actually thinking about stopping. Oh, actually. One thing real quick before I do, though. I would like to kind of show off the... Open all the doors here. The only thing is, you can't see the engine of the car, which would be in the back here. This is the trunk, really, in the front here. The DeLorean was a rear-engine car, and the trunk was in the front. So, the grill is completely unnecessary.
Hey, I sourced a new color of yarn.
Yeah. Normally what you would have to do in a DeLorean is there's actually this cover that you see here. You'd have to raise that up, and it would actually clip to... There would be like a clip on the hatch that you would clip it to, and that would hold the thing up so you could look at the engine. It's a shame they didn't program that in, because that would have been cool. There's nothing that you can do. And you can't make the thing hover when you're not in it. You don't have control over that, which is kind of a shame, because that would have been really cool. As I mentioned before, being able to have this thing hovering in midair, get out of it and stand on the hood and just shoot people with a gun or a rocket launcher, just throw grenades at people. That would be so cool, man. Okay. Oh, pff. Okay. Stand on the hood, don't slide across it, dummy. There you go. Yeah. So anyways, I should probably deposit my money into my bank account. Anyways. So, yeah. I feel kind of bad that I bought a damn shark card to get this. But at the same time, this is going to make things a lot easier for me. The Deluxo, the Terabyte, having the Mark II guns, although I'm going to have to save up some money for those, because getting more of those Although I don't really know like what more I could need. You know, I've got one with hollow points. I'm gonna want to get the explosives rounds on the sniper. I don't really know what else. Maybe have one of the guns with full metal jacket just to rip through vehicles, although just use an explosive round for a sniper it would be the same shit, basically. Either way. Ah, Jesus. Ah. You're in the goddamn way, idiot. Oh, Jesus, I just tail whipped somebody. Okay, I'm gonna fly now. Jesus. Just tail whipped in the face and just eat shit all over the ground. Did I just get hit by a flying DeLorean? Yes, you did. Deluxo. Whatever. Oh, hey. Stupid billboards. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Whoa. Ah, shit. Get off of me, you stinking hood ornament. Here's another billboard I can shoot at. Where's the thing? That thing. You, monkey. Oh, geez, the missile went through the wall. That's nice. Love that glitch. Jesus. So, yeah. But yeah, I think that'll just about wrap it up for this video. Now, I think this may actually be the last video that I end up doing with GTA Online because, like Rockstar, I think I'm just going to move on to Red Dead. Because these games, the two of them together, are incredibly, how to put it? They take up a lot of space on my frickin' PS4's hard drive. And, again, I can't believe that that Red Dead actually takes up more room than GTA. GTA has more updates, more content, more stuff. And I just don't believe that Red Dead takes up more room. I mean, Red Dead might have a bigger map, but it doesn't have more content because they haven't added a whole lot of content to Red Dead Online yet. Oh, and as I mentioned before, I may do buyer beware videos on the Mamba, probably the Deluxo now as well, and the Penumbra, as well as maybe some of these other cars. I don't know. I already did one on the Hellfire, I think, and I did one on some other stuff. I don't know. Yeah. Truck, trailer, mobile... Yeah, the Mobile Operations Center. Eat shit. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Oh. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have the ability to do so, this here Deluxo is a fine car, and it is very helpful. Very helpful. So anyways, thank you all for watching. Join us next time for more. I've been your Howling White Wolf of YouTube, and I will be seeing you later. So thank you all, and good night.